It's Crystal. What a sweet photograph this is. I just wanted to show you what we're talking about in case it's helpful. So I control-clicked and copied this, and I'm going to open up Photoshop. If you don't have Photoshop, I'm just going to create a new document. If you don't have Photoshop, you can download it. You have access to the whole Adobe Creative Suite with your Academy enrollment. If you need help figuring that out, let me know. But if you're not familiar with Photoshop, you go File, New. If you have something copied to the clipboard like I just did, it will just open up something that's exactly that size. But if not, this is actually way too big. So let's open a like 8.5 by 11, 300 resolution, CMYK color. That's best for printing. This is high resolution, size of real paper. Okay, let's do that. And then I'm actually gonna go back here and we'll save this because it's too big. And then we'll go to File, Place Linked, and we'll grab this image, and then it will put it there in some form that is not so huge. So when something comes into Photoshop like this, when you do that, it's putting it in as a vector. If you hold down Shift while you toggle this, it will constrain the proportions. So say I just want it to be like that big. I'm going to put it up here just so we can work with it. And I can hit enter. Now if I want to continue editing it, I need to rasterize it. I'm not going to get into why, but you have to do this. You have to go Layer, Rasterize, Smart Object. That will just make it so you can edit it. And then none of this will work. Like there's really nothing white and there's really nothing actually black. So it would be shocked if you got any of this to etch. Well, I'll show you a couple of things I would try. So go to Image, Adjustments, Threshold is one thing you can try. And you can toggle these. Before I try that, I'm going to cancel it. I might go into, if your layers window is not up, you'll go into Window, make sure your layers is up. Go click on this little half circle. Go into your brightness contrast. And I would maybe mess with this. To get a higher contrast. It's really low contrast generally. Well, I was hoping that would do something more than it did, but it didn't. I'm going to go try to pull curves on it. Curves is like, I can see over here there's like almost no information, so I can just pull this in. And let's see. Okay, then I'm going to go back to Image, Adjustments, Threshold. Oh, I'm on the curve layer. So I'm going to click on the image layer, Image, Adjustment, Threshold. That's better. And then I can move this. Still is like kind of tricky to etch like this, but let's try that. And then I'm going to make sure I'm clicked on my image layer again, and I'm going to go, actually I'm going to go into Image Mode Grayscale and allow it to flatten it. And I have to unclick the lockbox on here so I can edit the layer. And I'm going to go into posterize. Let's see. And if I change the levels to 2 levels, that means there's only black and there's only white. Then I can take my crop tool, just grab the part of the image that I want. Oh, I just changed the, sorry. I'm going to grab the rectangular marquee tool. Sorry if I'm going fast. I don't know how familiar with Photoshop you are or not. I can take the marquee tool and just grab the part of this image that I want and press Control C for copy. Control A, select everything, delete it, and Command V, paste. Those are like the shortcuts. And then I can actually paste it again and do Command T and hold my Shift key down and do some bigger or smaller versions. And then you can, anytime I'm etching something that I'm like not sure if it's gonna work or not, I'm doing this kind of thing. I'm like, well, I'm gonna need 35 versions because I'm probably gonna mess 15 of them up. I don't know how well this will etch. You can certainly try it. This will be easier than the image you had. Then keep us posted. It looks like it converted it to kind of pointillism. So if you get a really good transfer, which, well, you'll have to do if your metal is really, really, really clean, then it could work. But I'm going to save this by going to export as PNG. Wendy Joe etching. And I'm going to upload this so you can just have it in case it saves you some time. But I wanted you to know how to do this too. Let me know if it was helpful. Okay.